Tonight we're going to read one of Santa's stories. Stories of Santa, an Usborne book. This book has 3 stories: The Elf and the Toymaker, The Fake Santa, and Santa's Day Off. I think we will read Santa's Day Off. Of all the days of the year, Santa likes December 26th best. It's his day off. After one very tiring Christmas, Santa was looking forward to his day of rest. He snuggled into his softest armchair with a mug of hot chocolate and a slice of sticky Christmas cake. As Santa settled down with a big book, 2 elves burst in. "Come quickly, Santa. We need your help." "We can't get into our house," wailed Patty. "There's a huge polar bear blocking the way," added Pip. Santa sighed and followed the elves into their home. A fierce polar bear was pacing up and down outside. "If I had some meat, I could lure her away," said Santa. "There are some sausages in our kitchen," suggested Pip. "If only we could get to them." Santa had an idea. He crept around the back of the house. Then he climbed up to the chimney and squeezed inside. Seconds later, he emerged carrying a furry white bundle. "A polar bear cub," cried Pip. "He must have climbed in through an open window." "That's why the mother bear wouldn't let you in," said Santa. "She was protecting him." The 2 animals happily plopped off across the snow. "Now I can get back to my cake." "Thank you, Santa." Santa had just settled back in his armchair when another word elf rushed in. "Calm down, Marco," Santa soothed. "What's the matter?" "We accidentally left someone off the list this year," cried the elf. "Look!" "Get a bike from the storeroom," said Santa wearily. "I'll get my sleigh ready." An hour later, Santa landed at Jason's house. As Santa carried the bike to the back door, he heard voices. "Perhaps you'll get your red bike next year, son," said a man. "Oh, okay, Dad." Santa looked down at the bike. It was blue. He took a deep breath and returned to his sleigh. One trip to the North Pole later, Santa was back with a red bike. Jason was overjoyed. Santa headed north again. He was almost home when he heard a cry from below. "Help! Someone help me!" Santa went to investigate. A farmer was standing by a frozen lake. "My sheep have wandered onto the ice, Santa," he said, "and it's starting to crack. Please don't let them drown." Santa flew his sleigh just above the sheep. "Hover here, boys," he cried to his reindeer. Santa gently eased himself over the edge of his sleigh. Reaching down, he grabbed a sheep and lifted it to safety. "Bah! Bah!" One by one, he bundled the sheep into his sleigh. The ice finally cracked open just as the last animal left the ice. Santa returned the sheep to the grateful farmer. One flock safe and sound. "Thank you, Santa." Santa was exhausted. He returned to his sleigh and set a course for the North Pole. When he got home, he staggered into his living room. "My hot chocolate will be cold by now," sighed Santa. "And I bet that cake is as dry as dust." But he was in for a surprise. How? On the table by his armchair stood a mug of steaming hot chocolate, a pile of fresh cream cakes, and a stack of storybooks. Even Santa's slippers were warming by the newly lit fire. Elves flooded into the room. "Welcome home, Santa." "How kind," smiled Santa. "Our pleasure, Santa," said Patty. "You've shown us that kindness is what Christmas is all about." So that's just one of the 3 stories in this Stories of Santa book by Usborne.